Welcome to the Progress on Purpose podcast. We are a community of people who seek to be intentional about how we think and behave towards an intended goal. We believe that what we say, think, and do governs our ability to make progress towards our goal and ultimately lead to success. In simple terms, it's the action of being intentional and making progress on purpose. During the months of October through December 2021, we are on a 90-day pep talk series entitled Push Through. This daily conversation is designed to encourage, inspire, and motivate you to show up for yourself, make no excuses, and push past the areas in your life where you are stuck so that you can bring that idea that God has given you to pass. We don't have time to waste, and some of us have been sitting on ideas too long. If this is you, join the series and commit to bringing out the best version of yourself in this season. The series is a daily pep talk live on Instagram at 6 p.m., 8 p.m. on Sundays, with replays here on the podcast and on our YouTube channel. I invite you to join the live, but if you can't, catch the replays, okay? Click the link tagged in this episode to officially sign up and be a part of this great community. I am committed to showing up for us. Will you meet me there? I hope so. Without further delay, let's jump into this episode of the Push Through Pep Talk series. If you love what you're hearing, leave a comment on your listening platform and share the episode with a few friends. Okay, let's do this. Alright, so we are on day 2. Oh man, I'm super duper excited for today because the devil really tried me. Okay, today was that day that the devil really tried me. You know how like you set out to do something and you have the whole plan down to a science. You know exactly what it is that you think you're going to do today. And then what happens is the day starts, okay? The day starts and honey, sometimes them plans go right out the window. So that was today, but I'm gonna get into it because like I said, today was a day and honey, like even right now, I'm literally trying to record on my computer because yesterday, when I went live, when I was done with the live, guess what happened? I was not able to download the dang video. I'm like, what? Instagram, you playing games with me right now. Like, we not doing this. I already told the people that we're going to upload every single day to Instagram, to YouTube, and to the podcast. So I kind of need the video to be able to do that. And honey, they said no. They were like, oh, I don't know, for whatever reason, I just did not have the option. And I was just like, the ghetto. So now I'm trying to record it on my the same platform that I use to record my podcast, GarageBand. And there's some drama here, but that's okay. That's okay, because at this point in the day, honey, I'm over here playing. Look, I'm making adjustments. Okay, I'm making adjustments, and that's kind of what we're going to actually talk about. We're talking about setbacks and adjustments. Because guess what? One monkey don't stop, no show. Okay? Listen. Today has been a day. That's all I can say. It's been a day. It's been a day, and it's been a day. Okay, I started out with an entire list of things that I needed to accomplish today, and I found myself midway through the day, 1, hungry, 2, not having enough time to get everything that I needed done. And then what happens is I feel guilty because the very stuff that, I thought I was going to be able to accomplish, I didn't accomplish. So I'm like, man, I really planned all this stuff, and now I don't even have the time that I need to get everything that I needed to get done because I done wasted so much time working on one particular goal. That was setback number 1. Setback number 2 was I was hungry, okay? Now, if you have not heard in these streets, we're expecting. And I am on week 24. And, both now and since week 1, I don't get to decide when I eat. See, the old Michelle be like, we gonna eat a little bit later. Let's get this work done. But I can't do that now in this season. That was setback number 2. Setback number 3, I go, get myself together to go out to the store, to go, I had to go to Best Buy. I'm ironing my clothes, and what do I see? Moth holes. I see stains on the dress I want to wear. And I'm like, I don't have time to pick another outfit. My husband and I, as soon as this live is over, we going to dinner. I do not have time to pick another outfit. So I literally just got to go with it. So y'all see these pins on my little, these my Bossy Boutique pins. I put these Bossy Boutique pins on my little moth holes and kept it moving. Mind you, this is a new dress I got from Zara. Like, the struggle is real. Nonetheless, we are here, okay? And I even know this video, it's a little one-sided right now because I got to get my whole setup together. I did go buy a tripod at Best Buy. I can't figure out how to, not the tripod, but the little adapter. I can't figure out in time how to get it open so that it could hold my iPad, which was the whole reason why I went to Best Buy for this. That was setback number 4. Coming home on the way to get here to start the live on time, I'm hungry again. That's setback number 5. Okay, so setback after setback after setback after setback. Honey, it ain't even 7 o'clock. And just the setback game is ridiculous. So, woosah. I did, however, like I said, every single day, no matter what, I made a commitment to go live every single day for the next 90 days, 89 now, or after today, 88 more days. So if you are just joining in, trust me, you in for a lot. It may be a little sloppy. It may be a little unconventional, but I'm showing up. And that is half the battle. I wrote a post today on Instagram that said, listen, behind every post is a person. And even though they are imperfect, they still show up. So that's the real message. Showing up is literally half the battle. I was listening to a snippet of a conversation that Mike Tyson was having. And he basically was saying it don't matter how talented you are. If you are not consistent, if you can't be consistent in something, then none of that other stuff matters. And so in this season of us pushing through, it's real important that we are consistent. We got to be consistent. And I know for me, consistency has always been a challenge. I have great ideas. I have great intentions even, but I lack consistency. And I can be as great as I want to be in my mind, but without consistency, honey, I'm playing a game. And I'm realizing now, I'm 35 now, I'm realizing that this game of inconsistency, it doesn't have a winner. Matter of fact, it has a bunch of losers. Like, I don't want to be in this losing game. I want to be in a game where I am winning. And so this area of consistency, I'm challenging myself and I'm challenging us all to literally, honey, push through. So yesterday's video, I got to work on it because I have to see if I can recover it and then be able to upload it. But we talked about in-house maintenance, and we pretty much said that we have to do maintenance in us first, in our heart, in our minds, to make sure that we are preserving the energy that we have and not spending that energy in places that we don't necessarily need to. And I think we were talking also about how where we place our energy is indicative of what we prioritize. And we make these, to-do lists, and we have all the stuff that we want to do, in a day. You want to get up, you might want to pray before you get out the bed, then you want to do X, Y, Z. And so we prioritize all of these things, and we leave out in my opinion, something that's very important, which is, what is that thing that God is pushing you to do in your life that you just consistently leave out because you are putting your energy in other areas. You may be a phenomenal, I have a friend, we were just on the phone, phenomenal singer, for example. And when she opens her mouth, just pass the sheets because I'm gonna fall out, okay? Full on, carry on. She is anointed, and she has a voice of an angel, and she has a gift that everybody don't have. I grab the mic, although we may have the same heart for the Lord, we're not having the same performance, okay? She has a gift, and I've been encouraging her to let that gift make room for her. But you know what? And she's not by herself. I'm in the same boat. We allow life to happen, and we find ourselves diminishing the gift so that we can get certain things done. And it's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's nothing to be ashamed of, because it's real. Yes, I have a gift, but how am I gonna put food on this table? Yes, I have a gift, but how am I gonna pay this mortgage, pay this rent, pay this car note, right? And so if we don't take the time to put energy where energy needs to be, which could be in crafting or strategizing something that will eventually make your gift make room for you, then we find ourselves prioritizing work, and sometimes even busy work, just to make ourselves feel like we are being productive. And I even want to challenge us in our language and in our mindset to be cautious of how we label productivity, because productivity, if you are not being productive about the right things, you have to ask yourself, am I really being productive, or am I just being busy, right? So all of that we have to do. And I told you yesterday to do a brain dump, okay? Take 5 minutes. You could use a notepad. You could even use, I have a daily intentions planner. It's free. It's in the link in my bio. It says daily intentions planner. You can download it. And it's also on the website. It's in a couple of places, but you can download it for free. On the front side of that sheet is a brain dump that you can use every single day, just to literally lay out everything that you have in your mind, right? Take 5 minutes and do that. So I did mine, okay? I'm going to share a little bit about it, and then we're going to talk about today's topic, right? So what I did was, on my brain dump, I took couple minutes to, I did 2 today, actually. The first one was, what's all the stuff I gotta do today? I gotta buy some stuff because we need to replenish, a couple of things. I have to run to the store to Best Buy, like I told you. I had to wash some clothes. I had to just sew. I had to do a whole bunch of other stuff, right? I did the brain dump just to get everything out that was quote unquote tasks. Then while I'm doing the tasks, ideas are coming in my mind, and I want to stop, and I want to do this, and I want to turn the shift positions, and I'm like, nope. I just took out my brain dump sheet and I wrote those things down. So one of the things that I wrote down, it literally says, things I want to do that I have to do later. Things that I want to do that I have to do later because I'm focused on a current goal right now. Can we just, like, when I tell you, writing that down free my mind alone. Just like I mean, even before I wrote down what I wanted to do, I just being able to put that somewhere and just say, let me just write down all the stuff that all these ideas and stuff that I have that I can't do it all right now. Like, literally, it's gonna require too much time, and that's the thing that we got to be mindful of, because it's those very things that we put in our schedule that become setbacks for us. Of course, there's natural setbacks that are going to happen without our input, but then there are some things that, if we are honest, we put in our own space. We put it in our own way, right? Because we get distracted, we get shiny object syndrome. Shiny object syndrome. Okay, I can speak. And we look at something and we think, oh, I want to do that too. And then I want to do that too. Right? And that's all good and dandy. But guess what? I said, look, enough is enough. Enough is enough. These are things that I want to do, but I can't do them right now because I'm focused on the current goal. And then the next thing I wrote down was the current goal. I wrote my goal down, okay? Once I wrote the goal down, I then moved on and I wrote down the other things. I literally said the other things, and it's about 12 on here. Okay, there are things that came to my mind just even in that moment that I want to do, that I have been pondering for, different days and different seasons of life, that I'm like, I still want to do, but I can't do it right now. I have to prioritize. If nothing else, I have to prioritize this current goal, because this current goal that I have could influence all the other 12 things. Okay, so we're talking today about setbacks and adjustments, and I want to encourage you, first and foremost, okay, to do another dump and identify those things that you want to do, but you got to do them later because you have a current goal. If you go back to the brain dump from the day before, you may be able to identify that goal because you may have written it down yesterday. If not, write it down. What is something that you know you really want to birth? And that's what this Push Through series is all about. It's about getting to that end goal, right? Getting to that place where the thing that you desire to do, that's burning in your heart to do, right? That you actually do it. And not fill your time with other things that life throws your way. So that's the first thing. You have to write down those things that are potential setbacks. They're potential setbacks because a lot of times we get so excited about them and we don't even realize that we will make excuses so that we can do those things as opposed to doing what the current goal is. We find them more interesting sometimes than taking the time to strategize about the current goal or make the current goal a priority. Like, because our brains are set up to keep us safe. When something is scary, when something is uncertain, when anything is or has the potential to make us afraid, our brain literally will cause us to stay away from that. But that may be the very thing that you need to do in this season. Pursuing that thing, rather, may be the very thing that you need to do in this season so that it can influence maybe the rest of your life, or more importantly, it can be the answer, the yes to what's burning in your heart. See, when God gives you something to do, you already know it's not going to be the most comfortable thing. He didn't design us to for everything to be easy. He designed us so that we can depend on him to get it done. That's how it's designed. And so, yes, you have something that is burning in your heart to do, but it's going to take work. It's going to take work. And you have to make the commitment to push through. You have to make the commitment to say, I'm going to identify these areas in my life that are potential setbacks. I'm going to put them somewhere. For me, it's on paper so I can look at it and say, hey, I'm coming. Here I come, but just not yet. And then go forward building every single day, building the goal, the real goal into your everyday agenda. So on my daily intentions planner that I share with you guys, the other side of it, I have a copy of it here actually. The other side of it looks like this, okay? This is an old copy of one, but it allows you to set your day up with your tasks, anything that may be on your calendar, any reminders, any notes that you have, and it's space for you to build in the thing that you are working on, your current goal, that thing that you need to birth in this season within your day, right? So maybe, I know for me, a big piece of my day is communicating, getting on here every single day for the next 90 days. For the next 88 days now. And so I have to find time to prepare for what I'm going to talk about. I have to find time to go live, and all that good stuff. And be a wife and a mom and a teacher and whatever else I'm doing, child. A business owner. Okay? Here. I'm sorry I gotta say this. You may not know this, but everybody busy. Okay, I was talking to a friend of mine this morning, and the conversation was around, just using that excuse, I'm busy. Like, everybody busy, honey. But what we gonna do about it? So we have to really, really, really start to monitor our setbacks, and then the other piece is make the adjustment. So like today, I told you, my day was a hot mess. It got to 3 o'clock and I'm like, dang, I'm not going to be able to meet this goal. I can't make it to the post office. So I kind of just wasted all this time and I'm mad. But now I got to make the adjustment. I have to still get other stuff done. So I got up from the sewing machine. I cleaned myself up, got in the car, and got to the other tasks that I needed to do. But I told you, my dress had moth holes in it. I wanted to wear this dress. I made the adjustment. I put some pins there in these little moth holes until I could close them up, right? That's a natural example, but even in life, we have to make adjustments and not be afraid to, and not even get thrown off when we have to make those adjustments. Sometimes you're gonna have to change the plan, right? And if you gotta change the plan, it's okay. But what should be non-negotiable is what you're committed to. Because that's what you're pushing. That's what you're pushing through in this season, so that you have something on the other side that you can be proud of, that you birthed, that you know without shadow of doubt that God said, this is what I want you to do in this season, and you actually do it. Hey, intentional people, I had to interrupt the show to tell you about a resource that I know we can all benefit from. As go-getters and goal-getters, sometimes we get stuck, we get hindered, and we find ourselves needing help in one area or another. I know personally, I lived for many years hindered by the opinions of others, which led to many insecurities and setbacks. It took more than prayer to get me out of the funk that I was in. What helped so much was talking to a licensed therapist who helped me get to the root of my issues so that I could build myself back up to see myself as God sees me. I began seeing a therapist on a consistent basis, and it changed my life. This is why I'm so excited to tell you about BetterHelp.com. It is a secure, online professional counseling service that is available for clients worldwide. Let me tell you about 4 things I absolutely love about this service. First, there is a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's counselor network that may not be locally available in many areas. You can log on to your account anytime and send a message to your counselor. You get timely and thoughtful responses, plus you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions so that you never have to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room like with traditional therapy. BetterHelp.com is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to change counselors if needed. Progress on Purpose podcast listeners get a special discount of 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/POP, which helps save more money off of this amazing service. Visit betterhelp.com/POP to start a conversation today. You never know. It may be the most important conversation of your life. That's betterhelp.com/POP. It may be that thing, and I said this yesterday, it may be that childhood idea or that teenage idea or that, early 20s idea, that business idea, that ministry ideal, that, that group resource, whatever it is that you know that you are supposed to be doing or you're talented in, or, I can think of so many examples, but you know what it is. Right? You know what it is. It's that thing that God has been impressing upon your heart that you need to do. And you just keep putting it off. Not anymore. During this season, we are pushing through. We are making the adjustments. So that if we are set back, if we are thrown off, we still have the gumption to push through and then adjust accordingly. Don't beat yourself up. Don't throw the whole day away. Don't be like that. Sometimes stuff get thrown off at 10 o'clock in the day and you're like, the whole day going. No. Maybe 10:00 to 10:05 is done. But you got the rest of the day. Right? So we got to be a little bit more cautious of that. And don't be afraid to make the adjustments. Don't be afraid to reach out for some help if we have to, right? Lady Me 2000 says so true. Yeah. Like, it's okay. It's okay to make that adjustment. And I also want to say this as it relates to setbacks and adjustments. Because I know that there are people on this platform, in this podcast, who are of all different ages, all different walks of life. The thing about it is that because you are still here, there is still work to be done. So you may have been set back 30 years. I don't care. You still have an assignment. What you cannot allow yourself to do is miss your assignment because, you didn't take the time to make the adjustments and to push through. They say, there's a saying that says that the graveyard is the wealthiest place in the world, or graveyards are the wealthiest place because they're filled with so much promise. They're filled with so much purpose. They're filled with so much. And I know for myself, I don't want to go to the grave full. I don't want to go to the grave with all this creativity, like, not even unlocked. I don't want to go to the grave without birthing some things in this earth. And I know you don't want to either, or you would not be here. So we really have to push through our insecurities. We have to push through our fears. We got to push through our, even our trauma, to be able to trust God enough that in this season, you're going to get through it and you're going to birth something on the other side that is beautiful, that feels good, it's productive, and it honors God, right? So I hope that today was a blessing to you. I got to go get these eyebrows together for my date. Okay? And continue this day, honey. But guess what? I showed up, okay? Bushy brows and all. I showed up, and I'm so grateful that you showed up too. I look forward to tomorrow. And I don't have a live schedule, which is why the replays are so valuable. But I definitely want to, and thank you for the hearts, I definitely want to continue showing up. I appreciate you all. And I'm praying for you all. I don't even know you, and I'm praying for you. Because what I do know is that you have an assignment. What I do know is that you are here for and with purpose. What I do know is that my assignment is to show up for you and give you these pep talks. And so even if it's an inconvenience on my day, even if I have to do it from the car, if I have to do it from my classroom, don't tell nobody. Okay? But I'm going to get it done because I'm that invested. So be invested with me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you are on the text list, I will text when I go live. So you want to join the text list so that you can catch it. But definitely check it out on the podcast. Catch the replay on the podcast Progress on Purpose, as well as I'm going to upload the videos on YouTube to Progress on Purpose podcast. Let's hope this one saves today, y'all, because the ghetto, okay? The ghetto. But anyway, love you. Talk to you soon. Take care.